War's over, but a soldier on, still battling the ghost. No, no, no. Oh. Still struggling to see the signs, too heavy for a heart line. Say,
what's going on? What is going on, people? What's going on? Yeah. What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris Crypto Secret X, and I want to welcome you here, a place we talk about crypto. And today we got a great show lined up for you. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel grow. It helps the algorithm grow. It helps get this video in front of people like you that like to hear the content and what we are talking about. Definitely want to make sure we got our people on the spaces here and want to see what we have going on here. Just one moment. We'll make sure my spaces people can get on. So want to double check that and see where we are also here. See, we do have a little problem there. But I definitely want to get in and go ahead and start talking with you and let you know about the show and what are the updates and what we're going to be talking about today. So here's what we got lined up for you. We're going to be talking about the market. We're going to get into the SUI updates. We're also going to talk about the meme coins, and I'm going to have some closing remarks here for you. And before, let's go ahead and jump over and see what is going on with the market, because the market is going to do what the market is going to do. So let's look over here and let's jump over to the market. Okay, as we get into the market, we are still looking at Bitcoin dominance. And when we look at Bitcoin dominance, one of the things we got to understand that the market has pulled back a little bit. It's still in extreme greed. The other day we saw it at about 83. Now it is at about 80. We have seen some pullback. And one of the things you're going to see, you're definitely going to see some pullbacks right around the Black Friday. Some people are going to be taking profits. Some people who are bought in. You're going to see, some run-ups. Also, you're going to see run-ups of some older coins. With that being, as you start seeing retail money start coming in, as people start noticing the prices of Bitcoin. And one thing you start seeing run-ups of, older coins versus the new ones is because people have like access to those. Like you can go to Robinhood, you can see those on Robinhood, you can see them on Coinbase. They just like Dogecoin and SHIB, XLM, you're going to see that because those are the coins that people can access rather quickly. But as we get into what's getting ready to go down, I'm going to tell you about some of the coins that I am buying. And a lot of y'all know that the main coin I am DCAing in and have been continuously DCAing is SUI. But let's go ahead and look at the market overall. We see Bitcoin has pulled back to $91,998, roughly down in the last 7 days, 0.28%. We see Ethereum sitting at 3,003. Had a little run up here. Then we got Solana at 226. We've had some cool off there. BNB at 618. XRP up to 2.95%. Down 24 hour, down 10%. 7 day, we still looking at about 18%. Dogecoin had a little coolback. Cardano down to 89 cents, was up to $1. Of course, we had a little pullback there with AVAX. Somewhat of a pullback, not much. It's been kind of hovering around that $40, $39 mark. It had gotten down to about $20, but hey, I think AVAX is going to be a good buy no matter how you look at it. Let's go ahead and go down to SUI. SUI is one of the coins that I think is going to be the next Solana, the bull run. I'm not your financial advisor, but I am consistently buying. We have seen SUI run when we're going to take a deep dive in SUI today. But SUI, I think, will make tremendous strides in this upcoming bull run, especially as we go into the year 2025. Now, are you prepared for it? I have been talking about SUI ever since it was $1, and started telling people to look at it. We can go back to some of those later videos where we talk, but I do have some information I want to bring to you about why I really feel like SUI can reach that $100 mark in this bull run. Of course, when you look at SUI, and we want to go ahead and look at SUI on the regular chain here. Let's see if we can look at SUI right here. When we look at SUI, we see it sitting at $3.19. But here's one of the things when I look at SUI overall. What SUI is doing, what they're adding in the mix of just the overall rollouts. They had boot camp here, and there's some tremendous things that SUI is doing for use cases. And that's one of the things I talk about when you talk about cryptocurrency is the use case. Is it a demand for it? Are they using it? Is it some type of usage going on, or is it just something that we're just buying and holding? And so when I look at SUI, I wanted to actually dive into it and see what's going on. And I'm actually comparing it to Solana because I do see quite a lot of resemblance when it comes to how close SUI is to Solana. Now, Solana is at the $200 mark, and I just see SUI is like when we're having an opportunity to buy SUI at $3. Even at $3, I still think this is a bargain. Now, why do I say I think it can reach the 100? Now, there is a small unlock that's coming, about 64 million tokens. I don't see that as a significant effect on the price, which will be around December the 1st. We will see a small unlock. But the one thing about SUI is also getting into what we call hardware. And there are not many cryptocurrencies that are getting into hardware. And I want to bring you some information on that. But it has reached its all-time high in 2024, $3.93. The low was in 2023 at 36 cents. Man, imagine if you would have got in on SUI at 36 cents. But what is the big deal about SUI? Why is everybody talking about SUI? Why is all of a sudden focus on SUI? Well, one of the things that I do like about SUI, and I'm going to put some of these facts out. SUI was also one of the blockchain chains, and you'll see on the bottom has gone from 0 to $7 million TVL. That's total volume going through $7 million. And they did that in the last 9 months. That is huge to have that much volume flowing through. They have the speeds at 400 milliseconds. They also have a strong NFT. When they get to that, when they talking about their NFTs, their staking is lower than Solana. It's lower than Ethereum. They have the lowest staking, and they're providing storage on the SUI blockchain, which is not like some of the other ones where we have links. They're actually providing the storage. You can actually store your NFTs there. You can actually create memes there and stake memes and earn as you hold memes. That's quite different than what we're used to. Most times in any other meme, we had to buy memes and wait on the community to go, and just, we're holding. But you don't have to consistently buy. You can actually get a certain place in on the meme coins and actually earn more memes that you can trade in for SUI, which I think is unbelievable. I think that's something that really sets a new standard in the game. They're also coming out with what we call the SUI Play OX1. This is where you actually have games which you have a full element of ownership. So you can actually bring in other blockchain assets and earn assets. That's something that's new that you don't see on any other blockchain. And they also have the ZK lock-in. What is the ZK lock-in? The ZK lock-in is where you can use your actual Google credentials. You can actually use your Facebook credentials. SUI is a part of some developers from Facebook that came over. So There is a lot of usage going on with SUI, and they are providing staking. Now, they've also partnered up with being able to stake Bitcoin. And that's through, and I'm going to show you that. And so so you see what I'm saying? They are creating so much usage, and it's new. This is their first bull run, and I'm going to show you why I say, it's SUI is like a sleeping giant, and I think those of us who get an opportunity to get in now are going to really see some significant gains. And I'm not saying the dinosaur coins won't run as the old coins, that what I'm saying, the ones, but I just think SUI, a Web3 coin, has the ability to do some significant things. So let's see here if I can show you where SUI partners with Babylon Labs. And now Babylon Labs, and here's the article I want to show you right here. Okay, here it is. SUI Foundation teams up with Babylon Labs, Lombard, and Cubis to bring programmable Bitcoin to SUI. So what are they doing? SUI now taps into a $1.8 trillion asset activated by Babylon Bitcoin staking. So the Babylon Labs and Lombard Protocol jointly announced a strategic initiative to integrate Bitcoin with SUI, the Layer 1 blockchain, and the smart contract platform, which aims to onboard Bitcoin liquidity to the SUI ecosystem. Growing decentralized finance ecosystems with LBTC as a collateral asset, inviting Bitcoin holders to do more with their Bitcoin via LBTC, the largest liquid staking provider on Babylon. Now, here's where they are actually transcending the game with the staking. And with the staking, you earn. So all us that, let's say, and money's going to flow differently. Or it's going to actually, like the cycle. It goes through a cycle. And what we're going to, when we start seeing the cycle, what we're going to start seeing is, we had a strong inpush of meme coins. All right. We were buying memes. People were making 100x on meme coins. But we also know meme coins are community driven. And so with community driven, you have to have your meme coin relevant in front of people to buy. And the more they buy, the more people hold, the more it runs up. It's all about community. Now with SUI, you add in the ability to be able to buy a meme coin, stake it over in the liquidity, staking, and harvest extra meme coins of that particular coin, which you also can transfer back into SUI. Now you can earn. As you're holding, you're earning. So that makes it an incentive to hold versus just holding. And, it's like being caught with the bag. Like, these people sell, are you caught with the bag? You're buying in. It's kind of like, layer after layer. You buy, we hold, you buy, we hold, we sell. It goes low, you buy. Now we can stake. We can earn that. But now they're actually adding the ability, now we'll be able to stake Bitcoin. So now there is an incentive where people can earn more Bitcoin as they hold an asset that is very limited in supply, that has the possibilities of running well past $100,000, what we were so, excited about it doing. We see MicroStrategy and all these particular companies buying it at astronomical amounts. Why? Because there are so many things coming down the pipe. Now, not only is SUI tapping into a $1.8 trillion asset, but they're also adding the hardware. I'm going to show you a brief commercial. I want you to see this commercial here about the OKX1. And when you see this, you'll see exactly what I am talking about. So let's see if I can pull that up for you here, where you can actually take a look at it. All right, check this out. So you can see that is the new OKX1 play that SUI has implemented. And here's the thing: you can actually play your Windows games on that. So now they're actually adding the Windows. There is some talk of a SUI breaking into the phone, um, and that's just from some insights that they're thinking about breaking into the cell phone industry. Now they're adding the games which you can earn the assets, which that was really big. Now you're going to see gaming coins and gaming sectors that were looking for that ability to be able to bring their assets in. And I'm talking about not only SUI assets, you could bring in Solana assets and you can bring in Ethereum assets and you can earn. SUI is actually creating that. They also have a bridge and a wormhole. So SUI is really on the cuff of that, of doing some things that we haven't seen, and it's new to cryptocurrency. Now, the big another thing that's going on with cryptocurrency is the fact that we are getting ready to see a new president take office who is pro crypto. There is some talk with President Trump buying back uh, a crypto uh, a crypto lending well, crypto exchange, and they onboard many U.S. cryptos. So we're sitting in the cuff of a really exciting things that's coming into crypto. We also know that Gary Gensler, anti-crypto, the chairman of the SEC, will be stepping down in January of 2025, which makes it even more exciting for crypto enthusiasts. But the thing about it is, with crypto now tagging in with Bitcoin, they have their onboarding site. They have 4 different major um, staking entities where you can stake your meme coins, develop meme coins there. It requires about 6,000 SUI to get your meme coin on. And I'm going to show you 2 meme coins as we get into it that we have currently staked. And this is where you're going to see the influx of money start changing, because SUI is making a strong run in the bull market this coming up 2025. Again, I'm not your financial advisor, but I'm just telling you, the more and more I dig with SUI, the more I start finding out more and more information. Now, there is one other I want to bring a little bit of this thing right here, a part of the boot camp, to you, because I think this is something that you definitely want to know about. And this is part of the boot camp, but I want you to hear this one part, what they're talking about with SUI.
As OS level integration with ZK login and many crypto primitives, asset ownership and royalty enforcement directly built into the system directly. It can play SUI games and existing Windows games. Not only would you be playing your SUI-based games that are developed by our partners, but your existing games, League of Legends, War of Warcraft, you'll be able to play that directly on SUI Play 0x1. You would be able to bring assets from existing ecosystems with a bridge directly built. So you can bring your Solana assets, your Ethereum assets, but you benefit from the low cost of gas and dynamic assets that SUI affords. So go from a world of flat 1D, one-dimensional assets to 3D assets in SUI, where you have real history, real royalty enforcement, real lore, direct images stored on chain. Start to customize your assets in real time and start to see those realized directly on a blockchain that has the scale where others simply don't.
And that's what I'm talking about. Real assets, real control over what your money is. So now, the second part of it, and let's see what we're looking at when we get into SUI. Let's go to Move Pump, and Move Pump now is one of these sites that you have the ability to launch your own meme coin. So now let's see if we can pull this up here, and we can get it going. Okay, so now when we get over, and I'm going to pull this where y'all can see what we're talking about. Okay, let's see if we can share the screen here. Move Pump. There we go. Okay, on Move Pump, you have the ability to stake your meme coins. Of course, you see where we have Ted here, and Ted, which is on Solana, also on Sui. You have the 99% rewards, 170 AYP. The liquid liquidity is 95,000. And you can see where I am staking, and I've earned 282,567 TED earned, which I can harvest out. Again, I've staked 168 TED Sui TED LPs into the liquidity. And so the liquidity sits at 95. So I'm constantly still earning. Now, here's what you're getting ready to see. And this is what I like about what Sui's doing and how we are able to get in the position to be able to run and make even more money. Now, as you see in the market, there is Bitcoin dominance. When I say Bitcoin, when there's Bitcoin dominance, that means all the major money now is flowing into Bitcoin. And right now, Bitcoin is still at price discovery. When Bitcoin's at price discovery, sitting, we're still trying to see how high Bitcoin can go. People are still buying Bitcoin. They're buying it at 90 some thousand. And they're going to continuously buy because right now the overall consensus is Bitcoin is going to reach well over the 200,000. Some people even say it's going to reach 1 million by next year. But you have all these various different scenarios of price discovery. So when the market's at Bitcoin dominance, what that basically means is people are not buying anything else but Bitcoin. So now you have retailers coming in because they're seeing the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is constantly in the news now, and so they're trying to get in, and they don't want to miss it. So they're trying to buy Bitcoin now. And most people that they have access to buy Bitcoin is either through what? Coinbase. They don't know how to use like retailers don't understand the wallet yet. So they either go to Coinbase or they go on like Robinhood and those things like that. And because of that, you're going to see a pump of various coins. But the more what it does, the more they start trickulating and moving into buying various coins and things like that, money's going to start flowing various ways. So now this is how money flows in crypto. You have Bitcoin dominance. Now, once Bitcoin hits a certain price, what people are going to start doing is they're going to say, okay, it's too high. I'm not buying that. I'm not going to make a lot of money on it because of how high it is and how much higher will it go. So they're going to kind of pull back. Next, people will start looking at Ethereum. When people start talking about Ethereum, and then they start saying, Ethereum can reach $10,000, and right now they're seeing it at 3, they'll start buying Ethereum because they see certain amounts that they can reach. And so then from there, when Ethereum starts hitting its certain mark, then it kind of moves from Ethereum down to mid caps. Now you start looking at the Solanas and the Suis and all these various coins here that people start buying and making astronomical amounts of money. And then from there, it goes from there to like the mid caps. And then from the mid caps, you see the small caps. And then once the market starts really cooling off, everything starts selling back down. Then we move back where? Back into degen, back into buying memes, because now the market isn't moving like it is. And sometimes we are heading toward a bearish market after the bull market. It's a cycle. Bull, bear, bull, bear. It's continuously. You look at the rainbow chart, you'll see what we're talking about. So because of that, what you're going to start seeing now is you're going to start seeing where people are going to start buying memes. And when they come back into memes, this is where I think a lot of YouTube memes are going to take off, because people are going to have the ability to go to YouTube. They're going to be Googling how to buy cryptocurrency and stumble up on videos of various memes. But now they've made money in regular crypto. So now what happens is now these people are able to buy because they're trying to make more money in the bear market, and memes take off in the bear market because memes are like community driven. And when you see that, you'll start seeing more videos out on memes and as we go. So we're sitting in a really good state here, man. And we have an opportunity to make some serious money. But, we got to find the place where once we get in, that we understand that we're not chasing the bull. We want to be in front of the bull. Okay. And so those of us who are constantly DCAing, we're going to still DCA on certain spots. But because of Black Friday, you can expect a pullback. I can tell you that now, because people are going to start buying. They're going to start, taking profit because it's Christmas time. What people buy gifts, they need extra income. Some people overspend, and when they overspend, what does that lead to? They need money. They have to take money out. So that's why you'll see a lot of liquidation start happening. And then after that, what happens after Christmas? You get into what? Tax time. So now people are having extra tax money. It's flowing, investing. There you see it. So am I DCAing during Black on the pullback? Yep. I'm going to have some money set aside so I can invest in the market into coins that I think will run. And that's why I say Sue is going to be one of those top ones. So I'm going to pause for a few commercial breaks. And after that, I'll be right back with some closing remarks.
Yo, have you heard? Ted's here to shake things up on the blockchain. Not just any bear, baby. The only bear with these legendary 3D glasses, dripping style across Solana and Sui. No bull market? No problem. Ted brings the party to the market. Bull or bear. Ted isn't your grandpa's investment coin. Oh no, hold tight, because this bear's gonna take you to the moon and back, baby. Ted, the only bear worth holding. Get yours today on Solana and Sui. Welcome to Memecoin. The Green Rabbit Army is here, and we're taking over the Solana and Sui blockchains with unstoppable energy. Join a community that's absolutely loony crazy. We're on a mission to be the most explosive, hype-driven, and fun coin in the crypto space. Get ready to go loony with us, and let's take this coin to the moon together.
All right, so we're back here. I had a few commercial breaks there, but I want to leave you with these closing remarks as we get ready to head into the holidays, Thanksgiving. As we all know, investing in cryptocurrency is a risky business, and you can lose all your money. It can go down to zero. But I want to take a minute to kind of pull back, even from cryptocurrency, and look at Thanksgiving. Some people celebrate it, some people don't. But it is a time to be thankful. In many cases, some people may have a hard time finding things to be thankful for. But I guarantee you, if you would step outside your door and just look around you, walk down the street, or just have an opportunity to go visit people in various situations, hospitals, different things like that, you can find something to be thankful for. And when you start finding things to be thankful for, that makes the gift of life so much more precious. When we can just sit back and be thankful for the things that we do have. Whether we want the Mercedes-Benz or we want the brand new Range Rover, but some of us, we have a car that can get us there. Where some people would just be happy to even take your car. Some people want to live in a different house. They don't like the house they're living in, where some people would just be happy to have the house you have. Some people may be in turmoil with their parents, or parents in turmoil with their kids, where some people would just like to have an opportunity to speak to their parent or their child one more time. No matter how you look at it, we can always find something to be thankful for. So as you get up and get ready to head out on your morning today, just sit back and just look around and really think to yourself and find something. I would challenge you to find 15 things that you can be thankful for before you walk out the door. Life, breath, the ability to be able to move, the ability to be able to walk, talk, see, hear, smell, taste. The things we take for granted that some people don't have that wish they could. Health. Though life may not be perfect for you or I, but it is a life in which we have opportunity. Why? Because we were able to wake up this morning. But some people, when they woke up, but they couldn't move, They couldn't talk. They just were sitting there. And for 1 second, some of them may say, I would trade places with you for a day. So just in the midst of the turmoil, strife, things, the robust things going on in our world today, just take just a second to take a deep breath and just say, thank you. You find out that it can make life so much sweeter. I want to thank y'all for joining me today on Crypto Secret X. My name is Chris. And remember, like I always tell you, you'll never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you'll never climb a mountain without stumbling. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.
Let it step into the next. Can you feel me? $1 million dreams, a place you gotta steer you to the next and feel the light. Step into the X and change your whole side. A born leader, shake from the trials of hell.